So let me set the scene for you. Normally I store this car in a garage in the winter in upstate New York. I'm a snowbird, I come down to Florida, but I thought it would be great to have it down here for the winter. So I checked some of the trucking prices, and of course they were kind of off the charts. And that's when my two buddies from college stepped forward and said, "We'll do it. Just buy the gas and buy the hotel time, and we'll bring it to you." And thus started their little adventure.
Here we are, leaving Syracuse at 7:48. Good weather, a little chilly, but not too bad. It's currently 41. I'm still only in 6th gear. There's 7th. 7th is you know, you don't use 7th very much, except in, you know, like this, because it's just way too high a gear. But boy, this is where you get your mileage from.
Right, made for fuel economy.
Made for fuel economy. You don't get a lot, you know, you just about have to downshift 3 or 4 times to get it to go anywhere.
So driver number 1 manages not to crash the car in his first leg. How about driver number 2?
All right, so here we are. Eddie's driving. This is going to be something. Our first stop.
The operative word is something.
Okay, check this out. Eddie's driving a Porsche 911 Carrera S, and look, everybody's passing him. I guess maybe I didn't have to worry quite so much.
Okay, here we are. We're heading down I-81 almost to Front Royal, where we're going to catch I-66 in 5 minutes and head over to the Skyline Drive. We'll be back with you when we get on the Skyline Drive, probably with the top down, because it's currently 66 degrees and a gorgeous day.
Okay, gas stop, and I noticed they're filling the car up with the name brand stuff, which is good because the car likes the good stuff. But then again, I'm paying the bills, so why wouldn't they? So our intrepid adventurers have their first near catastrophe. They go stick the GoPro on the windshield right here to get some good shots going down the road. Well, that's a good idea until you accidentally bump the windshield wiper stalk.
And we documented it, no less.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about that. We documented it.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Now, is that yes, I hope that's just the rubberization.
It is. It comes right off. It just comes right off. It's just rubber. Yeah. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. Holy f***. Okay, let's go. And we documented it. Oh, that's so cool.
Cool? I can only imagine the stream of invective I would have gotten if I had done it to his car. And I've driven it. It's my turn.
That's better. Now you get to screw you get to screw the mirrors and the seat and everything all up now.
Yep.
Lucky me.
Do you trust me?
Hardly. I didn't have any idea they had a toll on this. It doesn't say anywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So everything is going great. So therefore it's time now for the next major potential catastrophe. We'll let Skip take the story from here.
Well, we had 2 sets of keys for the car. I gave him one set and I had the other set. They were easily distinguishable because the other one set had a bright yellow tag on it and the other set didn't. And he had the bright yellow tag key set, and we went to change drivers and we always used our own key. Well, when I got out of the car, I took my key with me, and when we got to the next driver change, couldn't find my key. We looked for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of our lives we'll never get back. And finally, Eddie he puts his hand in his pocket. The moron had both sets of keys in his pocket. I cussed him out quite a bit. That was the highlight.
I did not steal that key. He must have given it to me. In my defense.
That's just so funny. But that was the highlight of the trip for me. Other than the swoopies on the Skyline Drive. Okay, here we are on the midsection of the Blue Ridge. You can see not much going on here. It's just like any other two-lane road here. There's a few good overlooks, but kind of disappointing here. This section of the Blue Ridge is not what we'd call anything exciting at all.
I'm having a good time driving.
Eddie's having a good time. There he is. He's driving the car. I'm sitting over here kibitzing, and of course we're exceeding the speed limit rather tremendously, and which is part of the whole deal. But we're going to hop off about 60-80 miles south of here. We're gonna hop off the Blue Ridge and take I-77 down to Columbia. We're gonna go through Charlotte, straight like normal people, straight down to Columbia, and drive like all the other peons in their crapped out Camrys. Anyway.
So you might be wondering why our intrepid travelers didn't offer those fine British lads a hitchhiking ride. After all, the Porsche 911 is a 4-seat sports car. Well, that's being a little generous when you talk about 4 seats.
Can't pick you up, guys. Too bad. Not too impressed with this part of the Blue Ridge. It's not a lot going on here. We're getting down in lower as we go down the hill here, and not in the high country anymore. Subaru following us has been following us for about 10 or 15 miles. He's really keeping up. He's doing a pretty good job, and he's ripping along here. We're doing probably about in a 45, and the occasional traffic, but relatively little. And we've passed a couple people, but not many. But this Subaru has kept up with us quite a bit. Okay, here we are on 301. We're 85 miles north of our final destination. We got the top down, as you can see. Eddie's driving.
Don't get much better than that.
The top down, 301. It's very boring, but it's very efficient. And we're ripping along. We've got about another.
So this great adventure is almost over, and our intrepid travelers seem to have dodged the bullet. Or did they? Let's let Eddie pick up this story.
The guy backing up on the exit when we were just pulling off to make a nice easy stop, 30 miles an hour going backwards, saying, I didn't want to turn here, I want to turn there. Skippy panicked. I was getting nervous. Checked the rearview mirror. Oh, we're going to get hit from both ends. It was at least 25 feet between us and everything else. We were good.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Skip and Eddie are two of the smartest guys I know. Between them, there's a PhD, 800s on their college boards, more time in jet aircraft than Neil Armstrong. But despite that, let's just see how long it takes them to figure out how to open the gate at the front end of the villages. That little nasty red button.
Here we go. What's going on? Oh, there it is. Got it.
What? Okay, we're good. That's it. No more.
Would you have something to swipe? No.
So, the end of a long trip. Boy, is that car dirty. Oh, look, he's got the coat.
Only superficial damage. Not to worry.
What, to my ego? Your egos? What?
We survived.
Yeah, we survived.
Did you have...
Well, actually, we survived.
We
well.
did what Skip and Ed's excellent adventure. We had an adventure, let me tell you, especially yesterday. Oh, it was so awful.
Well, the rain looked pretty hideous.
Oh, there wasn't any rain. We hardly had any rain at all.
By the way, our toilets don't work. You got to use that.
I noticed.
Well, actually, we've gotten really OCD, so you'll be forced to use that out there.
Oh, Lord. It's an easy day today.
1,400 miles later.
Well, Norla, check the mileage. See how much we actually came all the way from Bolton. Okay, total mileage from Bolton to here, the way we came, 1553.
1553.
Average 26.6 miles per gallon for the whole trip.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Average speed for the whole trip, 56.
We did erase the side trip to Albuquerque.
No, that's right. The side trip to Albuquerque. Anyway, oh yeah, yesterday was a day.
A day to remember.
We set the record on the Skyline Drive, 109 miles in 3 minutes.
109 miles in minutes.
Cleared the road for us.
Cleared the road for us and everything.
Yeah.
3 glorious days, great driving roads, great weather, great co-driver. We couldn't ask for too much more. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. And
right,
we get some good video, and Skippy's got stories for the next 3 reunions.